picking off for where I left off. As a part 2, this is Proverbs chapter 6, verse 26. It says, "For by means of a whorish woman, a man is brought to a piece of bread, and an adulteress will hunt for the precious life," which is what you see in the society. You know, you see a bunch of whorish women that Esau gave power to take a man's substance so much that a guy doesn't even have to be the actual father to the child anymore. You know, they're trying to set it up in a way that if that man was being a father figure in a child's life, you know, whether that's his DNA or not, that he should be put on child support and should be still supporting that child, and that child should lack nothing from his original state, his or her original state. But we already know, in regards to that, it's just a way to help, you know, finance the woman, because they have jobs as well and a standard of living. But the thing is that a woman doesn't want to live uncomfortably in the society, especially with this whole social media setup of doing things and going out, you know, having their hair did, fillers, things like that, man. You know, but guess what? The chapters are churning on that the woman being uplifted in society, man. You know, we're at a time where that's coming to an end. So I'm going to go to my next scripture. This is Isaiah chapter 3, verse 11. It says, actually, I'm going to start at verse 10. You know, for all the brothers that's been going through this and enduring, you know, keep holding on, man. Because the Lord is, he's showing that he is true, and he judges in the earth regardless of what man thinks about it. But this is Isaiah chapter 3, verse 10. It says, "Say ye to the righteous that it shall be well with him, for they shall eat the fruit of their doings." You know, so the Lord is coming back to reward everyone. And it's always going to be according to your ways. If you're an Israelite, man, and you've been following his way, you have nothing to worry about. You know, we're going to go through it a bit, but at the same time, if we've been doing everything we're supposed to be doing, the Lord is going to look out for us, because we've been what you call faithful men when everybody else had no faith. But verse 11, it says, "Woe unto the wicked, it shall be ill with him, for the reward of his hands shall be given him." So that goes for the men and the women of our nation, man. You know, if you've been doing evil, you know, the Lord is not a respecter of persons. He doesn't care how young or how old you are, how pretty you look. Shit, the Lord chastises his entire nation that he said is the only people that he loves on the face of the earth. So that should show you what type of power that you're dealing with. A righteous one that does not, you know, he doesn't care for man. Just like when Yahushua spoke that parable, and the servant said that I noticed that was an austere man. You cares for no man. I mean, he didn't care about how people felt, you know, or status in society didn't mean anything to Yahushua. It says that which is greatly esteemed among men is abomination in the sight of Yahushua. So the fact that the women are lifted up top and he is lifted up top, that shows you that we're living in a wicked society. All right, that shows you that everything that the brothers, myself, the prophets, elder apostles been saying is true. That sooner or later this place is about to crash, and now we're about to hear the wailing of the wicked, man. I'll end it off with the Isaiah 32. This is Isaiah chapter 32, starting at verse 7. Actually, I'm going to start at verse 6. It says, "For the vile person will speak villainy, and his heart will work iniquity." And that's the evil practices that he's been doing. One of them being the color of law with this child support thing, and giving the woman liberties to get out abroad, giving a wicked woman liberties to get out abroad, because that's what this has created. Nothing but more wicked women. More women saying that, I'm gonna just be a slut and I'm gonna just get pregnant by a guy and then I'm gonna have, I'm gonna be bacon. And then when I don't really want to exercise, I'll use said money and tax money that I get from these wretched kids that I had and work on my body, which is what you see. This is an evil system that the Lord is destroying before your eyes, man, which shows you the end of this place, man. That's one of those evil practices. All right, it's just to practice hypocrisy, right? Because this whole thing is set up on a standard of hypocrisy where if a man is already, usually most men that are on child support are paying out of pocket already to actually even be in their child's life, man. All right, they're already giving the child money and they're supporting the child and they're doing everything that they have to. So why is it okay for them to be on this color of law, which is not even a part of the Constitution, man? It's an added law and it's illegal. All right. And it says, and to utter error against the Lord Yahweh, to make empty the soul of the hungry, and will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail. The instruments also of the churl are evil. He devises wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needy speaketh right. Which, hey, you got brothers that's fighting this right now, and he's just delaying their court dates. So, hey, how about Shemi Shai sees that, man? He sees the hell that you're putting on the saints, man, that you're wearing out the saints according to this, man. All right? But guess what? And at the end of the day, the truth is going to prevail. But the liberal, Salakia, devises liberal things. And by liberal things shall he stand. Which, that's what this truth is. This is true liberation for our people, man. At the end of the day, Yahweh Shemi Shai is going to come back for the man that's defending righteousness, that's standing up for the fatherless and the widow, man, which is the elect men that come into this truth, and the 1/3. Those that were saying that, the way that you're doing things in the society according to my people is not right, man. All right? You're turning our boys into harlots, man, and the same with our women. Yahweh Shemi Shai has a problem with the people that defend this man Esau Edom and the people that stand for his society that he set up, man. All right. It says, but the verse 9, it says, rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women. And although these women are sitting on top, the Lord is judging the hell out of them. They're going through complete hell. And most of them got bugged out demons on them because a lot of our women practice witchcraft, and those demons are turning on them as well. All right. Just like I think it was Lady Gaga a couple years back, she got hospitalized, because of the demons that was on her. She's a witch, and it's only a matter of time with Beyonce and Jay-Z, man, that the spirit is going to turn on them. And as you can see, the public was actually turning on them earlier this year, man. They had to bring out their smoke and mirrors with, showing their children and things and so forth. But hey, these people, they're turning against each other. That's a sign that the Most High is about to bring them down. All right. It says, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. That's talking about lamenting, And a lot of women, hey, you may not want to hear this. A lot of women are going to be offing themselves. They're not going to want to deal. Because once again, the so-called black woman, has the same spirit as Esau Edom. And that pact was made in the garden, man. There was a covenant of death that our people made with Edom, It talks about that in the book of Isaiah. Primarily the so-called black woman, man. And a part of that spirit of making that bag with him is that he doesn't like to live in reverse. What does he start doing? He starts offing his entire family and then himself. Or he'll just off himself. They can't do it. So what's about to come is really going to turn the world into a new norm, into a transition that is never going to come back from, man. This matriarchal dynasty that Esau built, which, it was really just a facade, because who was in control the entire time? The elites, the king. He may have set up his pseudo leaders, but at the same time, he was always in control. being evil unto even his own, you know, because you got the peon Edomites speaking out against what's going on that the Amalekites, the Khazars, the little hats are doing, you know, but they're of the same nation, man. And sooner or later, like I said, the matriarchal dynasty is about to fail and we're about to come into, was it the SHTF, you know, which is going to be the transition through Jacob's trouble of the Lord giving power back unto his people and the Lord ruling the earth. As a matter of fact, since I'm still in that Isaiah, I'm going to end it off with that part right there. It's Isaiah 32, verse 1. It says, behold, a king shall reign in righteousness, and princes shall rule in judgment. That's Yahweh Shai and his elect. It's like that's Yahweh Shai and his elect. But, you know, hey, Yahweh Shai is going to have the spirit of Yahweh Shai. It says, and a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as a shadow of a great rock in a weary land. All right. So those are going to be the men that the Lord Yahweh Shai is dealing with. You know, that gold, that fine gold that you can't get anywhere else. That's how scarce that this word is about to be in these days, man. We're coming into great times, man. And although you may hear these things on, you know, the Christians even saying it, or people having dreams, it has nothing on what the Lord is actually about to perform on this earth. Because like Yahweh Shai said, when I come, shall I find faith on the earth? Words to think about. But with that, I'm going to end this lesson off and give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakodash, Shalom, and Abba Ba.